Getting ready for our first action. A man who has left the Pacific Northwest. And there's a lot of question about how it happened, but I got the word straight from the horse's mouth, if you will. I talked to both Rip Oliver and Buddy Rose, and I got the same story from both of them, and that was things had not been going well for them as a team. Oliver lost 2 straight falls last week in their tag team match. More on it in a minute.
Gentlemen, the first event this evening will be 1 fall. Introducing in this corner, 228 pounds from Los Angeles, Chris Colt. His opponent in this corner, 248 pounds, the Kansas football player, Art Cruz. Referee Luke Brown.
And Kansas did it to Oregon today. Art Cruz is going to be happy. Anyway, back to the story. Rip Oliver said, quite frankly, things have not gone well. Kim Song is in the Northwest. He said, Buddy and I talked it over. He said, granted, the sounds were loud and the argument was a little bit out of hand at first. But when we settled down, he says, I, on my own volition, said, maybe it's time we split up for a while. And so Rip Oliver left. He did not tell any of the promoters, incidentally. He left after the matches last Saturday night. I talked to Buddy Rose. He said, that's right. He said there was no, it did not come about because of an argument. I did not throw him out of the Army or anything like that. He left the Northwest by himself. So Rip Oliver is gone. Kim Song is here. Now, whether we get the opportunity to see him on TV or tonight, we are not sure. We're hoping so. Kim Song is here. According to Rip Oliver and Buddy Rose, I talked to Rip last Saturday about it before as he was leaving. He said, I'm leaving and I want the people to know the story. So, that's the name of that tune. And now we get to wrestling. Chris Colt. Promoters are working on some other names. Bringing in some wrestlers that we think are going to deliver a lot of action for you for the fall season. 2 of those, Kim Song, Mean Mike Masters already here, and coming in 2 weeks, Chief Billy Whitecloud. Crazy Chris Colt, never too sure about him. Well behind, he's got the full Nelson on Art Cruz. His alma mater, University of Kansas Jayhawks, beat the University of Oregon today. Go behind. Up for the full Nelson on the reverse. Oliver and Rose lost the tag team championships to Steve Regal and Matt Bourne, and 2 straight falls, and incidentally, as we mentioned, we'll repeat, Oliver lost both of the falls. However, on the first one, he was drop-kicked by his partner, Buddy Rose, and that's what cost him the first fall. Lost the second on his own. Steve Regal, as far as to the middle of the week, as far as I know, to the middle of the week, holds the heavyweight championship belt. Luke Brown, kind of a late summer vacationer in the Northwest, doing some refereeing. Colt saying, I got to wrestle both of you. 2 guys against 1. And he's doing some talking now. Cruz doesn't talk much. Big Art. He just gets it done in the ring like he did on the football field. Side headlock. Colt thrown off that. Flying tackle. Cruz goes down. Cruz up to meet him. An arm drag slam to the canvas. And another. Some sad news we have to report. Well, let's have bad news and good news, and we'll give you the bad news first. The bad news is Buzz Sawyer was in a very, very serious automobile accident this week down in Florida. I don't believe he is critical, but I know that it's very, very serious. In a automobile accident over his parts of his body altogether. It took some 150 to 160 stitches. And the car was burning as he got out of it. And I understand doctors say only a man of Buzz Sawyer's strength could have gotten out of it. He broke off the T-top in the car he was driving, climbed up the top of it, but suffered severe burns and cuts. Buzz Sawyer down in Florida. I can't tell you just where, but he escaped critical injury anyway. But it is serious, and of course we'll all wish the very best to Buzz Sawyer. Chris Colt up on the ropes, trying to get that extra leverage to get the pin. Luke Brown caught him that time. Cruz coming after Colt. Colt says, whoa, wait a minute. Cruz gone after him in the corner, near neutral corner. Takes him out with a hip throw. Art Cruz, Chris Colt. In action. First match of the night. Got a double main event this evening. Kim Song teaming with Buddy Rose, going against Matt Bourne and Hack Sawyer. And then Steve Regal will be going against Stan Stasiak. Stasiak on a comeback, trying to come back to the title. He's never gone away. He lost his top rating. But he's back up on top again, trying to beat Regal in a non-title bout so he might win a title shot. And then getting that championships, he wants a shot at Dusty Rhodes and the National Wrestling Association World title. Art Cruz with the spread eagle on Colt. The NWA World Championship, the only title of importance to Stan Stasiak that he's not won. Got him spread eagled again. For complete details, what happens after we go off television, you can tune into KYXI Radio tomorrow morning, 817, 917, 1017, as I bring you, through the courtesy of Tom Peterson, wrestling wrap-up. Spread eagled again, Art Cruz. And a body slam. He caught a shot right to the small of the back. Colt with a little bit of a gimpy leg, going after Cruz. He is tripped for the takedown at the leg lock. And a body drop again across the inside of the left knee. Colt with the hold. He's got it scissored. Fingers raked in the eyes of Cruz. Colt gets loose, but still having trouble notating on that left leg. And Cruz takes down again. That's the toe hold. Working on it straight out. Colt tries to lace back, nearly pin. Spinning. Toe hold put on. Colt makes for the ring ropes and gets outside. Reminder once again, catch up on what's happening. I usually save a little tidbit of news, especially for the radio folks, which you won't hear on television. Every Sunday morning, 8:17, 9:17, and 10:17. KYXI Radio Wrestling Wrap-Up, we call it. Just a short report. Doesn't take much of your time. Colt gets Cruz outside. Colt, by far the more experienced. Insiders saying he gave him the karate thumb. The extended thumb. Thrown in their finger first. Cruz catches him to the midsection. He's got him tied up in the ropes going to him. Referee warning him back. Colt is now unloosed, whipped into the ropes, flying shoulder. He put the shoulder in there and put him up in the air. Whip. Reverse. Over the top for the victory roll. Cruz could have this one too. He does. Art Cruz, another sensational win for the young Kansas Jayhawk. And another disappointing loss for Chris Colt. Chris Colt yelling, "I'm going back to rock and roll." We'd heard that he was, but he was going to join the rock and roll star Joe Cocker. Get your paper out, a pen and a pencil. We're going to give you the towns where wrestling is coming up. As we tell you, we bring as much of the atmosphere and the excitement of professional wrestling to you as we can. But there's nothing like seeing it live, seeing it in person. So if you're ready, we will take a little check of where the action is. School has started, so Sunday cards will now be starting, especially in the state of Washington, at 7 o'clock, and that's the case in Tacoma. Sunday in Tacoma, 7 o'clock. Monday,